Okay, here with Coach C and a few players. Game against Tampa tonight. Couldn't pull out the win, but I thought you guys battled really hard tonight. Coach C, talk a little bit about the game.
It's just a different team than we had at Eckerd. You know, Tampa's like, 18th in the country. And they got seniors in their lineup. At least four seniors. Maybe five seniors in the lineup, right? And the two guards that hit shots, and the point guard that's got all that experience. But, we cut it to 8. We fought. We never gave up. I mean, it's a little reminiscent of Eckerd, but we just kept fighting back. Eckerd, we kind of gave in the middle of the third quarter. And we had to come back with a team meeting and some solid practice time. And hopefully we got our season back. We showed signs of what we're capable of.
Coach, we talked about in the past a little bit about you guys wanting to get to a better start in games. I thought you guys got off to a really good start. Only were down 7 after the first quarter, and then that third quarter and beginning of the fourth, you guys really came alive defensively, getting stops, and kind of cut this game. Talk about your intensity defensively and kind of your will to not give up.
We went with a defensive lineup. We went with a little bit of a different rotation. We're in a losing streak, so we got to make some changes. It might have lit a fire under her, and it might have finally lit a total fire under Diaz because they played very well in the second half off the bench. But, we're trying different things to try to score the ball, and we could not put the ball in the basket in the first quarter. As much defense as we play, we put so much pressure on our defense by the inability to get to the foul line or the ability to make a layup. And if we did those things tonight, we probably would have been up 10 at Eckerd in the first quarter and we've been up 10 at Tampa. But we didn't score the ball. And I appreciate you enjoying our defensive intensity because these guys, I lean all over them. And our coaches lean all over them. So you don't know what they go through, but they fight. They don't stop fighting.
And then big second half performances from Alanis and Angela. Alanis, I kind of saw you kind of getting it going on the offensive end, and then Angela, you on the defensive end, and I thought that was a good contrast to kind of help you guys close the lead. Both of you just talk a little bit about your games and how you were able to contribute tonight.
So going into this game, I know that Tampa kind of struggles with boarding, and I just wanted to go in and capitalize off of that. And it's also a strength of mine that I haven't really have really exercised on other teams. So I was just like, hell bent on just trying to get rebounds. And I'm happy that it was able to give our offensive, another chance on offense. So that was the whole point, to kind of give some more energy. But honestly, I owe it to my teammates. They really believe in me, and I really, they're my sisters, and I'm just grateful to be out there and fighting with them.
And then Angela, you were really big defensively. Just talk about your physicality and what you were able to bring to tonight's game.
Well, my other bigs played really good first half, so I had to get in and have their back in the second half. So I just tried my best to have their back and play defense and offense as well.
Ange came out and hit a big 3, had a couple post-ups and stabilized us well. Diaz played more of a controlled game with a couple nice drives, a flat-footed 3. Things she does well, she has to do more often, and she's got to be a little more unselfish. But I'm proud of these two for weathering the storm, and I think they're going to both be a big part of us making it to the playoffs because we got 8 games, and we got to attack each of these 8 games to win now. It's going to start getting late. We could say these moral victories are great, but all they are is moral victories. And as much as I love them, I know they want to go to the playoffs.
And then last thing, you guys got a long road trip, head down south, take on Barry. Kind of preview that a little bit and what you're expecting from your team.
We're going to go to Barry. They're going to play very free. New coach. She's making her own system down there. She's a good coach. And they're very free. They got a kid, Fasari, that could shoot number 4, that could shoot the heck out of the ball. And they got a couple nice drivers in number 11. But I think we'll be up to the task. What do you guys think about Barry?
Honestly, it's just a game where we have to match their physicality and their aggression and just heart, because they're one of those teams where they just will get momentum on you and just ride that. So we just have to weather the storm, weather the ebb and flow of the game, and just take control of it and fight like hell.
I think we just have to play our game. We're good. We are right there, and we can get a win.
You get sick of saying right there, right? You guys got to say it like I say it. You get sick of hearing it. We are right there, but we are a young team. Here's a first year being coached as a transfer, first year starter, first year playing 20 minutes. China hasn't really played in 2 years. Liv's a freshman. Taja's a prime time player. Like, they're basketball players though, and I got to treat them like basketball players, and I got to have expectation for us to win. And we got to give these crowd a couple home wins before the end of the year.
Yeah, for sure.